Hey everyone, emulating Ronaldo is finally here. Sorry it's taken so long. I've had quite a few people, well, a lot of people asking about it and bugging me and, well, not bugging me, not annoying me or anything, but just asking about it regularly, which is fine. It's quite pleasing really to hear because it shows that you're interested in it. But anyway, I've made the 30 players that I picked. There was a massive long list. If you see here, I had 464 comments on the video, plus about 100 comments on the FM Society group and various other, I think FMCV and a few others as well. It was about 600 people in the end. So 30 people shows, you didn't have a huge chance of getting in really. So don't be too upset if you're not in. Don't go mental and send me abusive messages. Not everyone can get in, I'm afraid. And I know there'll be people commenting usually. They always say, "Oh, this is the 4th time in a row I haven't got in," or etc. But there's not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. These are the 30 players. Have a quick view. I will go down the list in a minute. I do think perhaps I could do something on FM15 where I do more players. And rather than look in detail at everyone, I could just go down the list and show you what club you're at, and your stats and that sort of thing, or how many goals you've scored. That's a possibility. I'll have a think. There's another option where I just make everyone do a massive database and let you play on it, and maybe I could do a couple of videos on it. But we'll see. That's a while off now. FM15. I'm just trying to keep you all happy, really. But anyway, these are the 30 players. I'll go down the list. And I will put screenshots of the players on the FM Society. That's in the description below. So join that group if you want to see everyone in detail and follow the story. But anyway, the first player, I only picked one goalkeeper in the end, just because it's emulating Ronaldo. I tried to pick a few more wingers and strikers. But Jack Volshinio, Italian keeper. This is him. He's not particularly tall for a keeper. He was about 5'11", 5'11 and a half. But look at that aerial ability and jumping reach. That could be a bit of a problem. For those of you that don't know, I chose, I got you to pick 5 best attributes, which I selected as 20. You've got the potential to reach 20 on them. The rest of them are left as 0, so it's randomised. So unfortunately, the aerial ability has come out as 1. And he's wanted by 5 clubs. So there you go. Next up is Andre Le Giant, who is from the African nation of Rwanda. Defender, also a sweeper, the only sweeper that has been selected. He's wanted by 3 clubs. I will try and whiz down these so you don't get too bored. But those are the clubs that want him. Next up is Kieran Marsden from Argentina, another centre-back who is wanted by 13 clubs. I'm just showing you who you're wanted by so you know what teams are interested in you and the possibility of moving there. Alexander Dragunov, centre-back from Russia. He's good at heading, marking, tackling, you can see yourself. Wanted by 7 clubs. This guy decided to be witty and called himself Arthur Sleep. He's from Singapore, can play right or left back, and he's wanted by 3 clubs, a couple of which are in Switzerland. Next up is Ewan Moffat, defender or midfielder right for Scotland. And yeah, he's wanted by 16 clubs in total. Mixture of English and Scottish teams there. Next up is Super Muck. I don't think that's his full name. That's Shane McCarthy's his proper name, but then he had a nickname, so I put that in as well. He can play on the left side of defence or left side of midfield. Very good at crossing and dribbling there, 19, and marking. So got some very good stats, very good attributes there. And he's wanted by 13 clubs. Mixture of English and Scottish clubs once again. I've only loaded a few leagues properly, but I've had to select the nations that obviously these players are involved with, so they actually turned up in the game. I will upload the database. I know some of you will ask. I'll upload it in episode 2, and you can have a play around. Obviously, current ability are set at 100. Potential ability set at -10, so it can be anything between something like 170 and 200 potential. So every time you load the game, it will be slightly different. Their stats will be different because obviously it's randomized. So So yeah, this is John Camp, American, can play right back or right midfield, well, attacking right midfield. Look at that finishing, fantastic. See, when you do randomise it, it does end up with some pretty shoddy attributes. Long shots, finishing, leadership and penalty taken, all one. That's pretty awful. Wanted by 6 clubs, 5 in America. Next up is Henry Haste, from India. And he is wanted by 7 clubs. Next up we have Playmaker of Puns, who is from Mauritius and is a defensive midfielder, wanted by 5 different clubs. Next up is an English player, Big Girl. Don't know why that's his nickname, but anyway, that's what he decided to be called. Defensive midfielder or central midfielder, wanted by 5 clubs. Couple of Scottish ones in there. Scotland seem to be interested in a lot of our players actually. Next up we have Matthew Bryson, a midfielder, can play defensive, central or attacking. And he's Northern Irish and some good attributes there, 16 on 5 different things. And he's wanted by many Scottish clubs once again and a couple of English clubs. Now we have Matthew Crowe, can play central midfielder, right midfield, he's English. Wanted by 18 clubs, that's pretty incredible. All English clubs as well. A couple of very big, well, all the big teams want him there. Jiminy Cricket from Pinocchio, midfielder, Bulgarian, wanted by 6 different clubs. Next up is myself. Can play. I've made myself pretty versatile. That might be a problem actually. I always seem to fail, don't I? But never mind, we'll see what happens. I'm wanted by 19 different clubs, that's pretty incredible. Mainly lower league teams and a few Scottish teams as well. Luca van der Bale, Welsh. I think he's got some Croatian and something else in him as well. Yep, left-sided player. And is wanted by 7 different clubs. Next up we have Daniel Grzejewski, Polish, can play up front or on the wing, or yeah, good. There's some very good attributes there, and he's wanted by 5 different clubs, all in Poland. Next up we have a Norwegian attacking midfielder, Martin Flickershaug, and he is not wanted by anyone for some reason. Sorry, Martin. Here we have Usain Bolt, who doesn't actually have 20 on acceleration and pace, but I did set him as that, so possibly he'll get there. Jamaican, of course, and he's wanted by 2 clubs. 1 in Jamaica, 1 in Switzerland. Sorry, this video is probably a bit boring and long, but anyway, here goes. Pedro Simpson, Brazilian, plays on the wing. Doesn't look great there, to be fair, but maybe he'll improve. Wanted by 11 clubs. Of course, we've all got -10 potential, meaning we can possibly have 200. I could look on the in-game editor if you're really interested, but I think we'll keep an element of unknown about it, see how they end up. Obviously, on every save it will be slightly different because most of the attributes are randomised. Here's another Norwegian. I have quite a few Norwegian people follow me on YouTube and Twitter and various things, so we do end up having quite a few Scandinavians applying for this thing, so that's good to see. Another attacking midfielder. I'm not going to begin to pronounce the middle name. Is that Jager or Jager? I don't know how you pronounce that letter, but anyway, Kristoffersen. He is wanted by 11 different clubs, mostly in Norway. Next up we have Andreas Trecherus, who can play up front or on the wing, and he's wanted by 1 club in Switzerland. Grasshoppers seem to want a few players, don't they? Next up is Conor McGinty, who can play on the wing or up front. Quite a versatile player, wanted by 18 clubs. Mixture of countries there, even 1 in China. Probably because he's actually Chinese. Then we have Marcosinio Taylor, who can play up front, from the Faroe Islands. See, I think... Thing is, I've installed these badges and I don't really know what these badges represent half the time, but that's Faroe Islands. Fantastic heading ability there. Should go far. And he's not actually wanted by anyone, so sorry, Mr. Taylor, or Master Taylor actually, not 18 yet. Now we have Dean Mainwell, Another versatile winger or striker, wanted by one club from South Korea, as he is from South Korea. We're nearly there. We've got another Welshman, Joseph Davies, who can play in attacking midfield or striker, good finishing and dribbling there. Wanted by 9 clubs in England and Wales. Marcus Tufka Pelsen from Denmark. He's a striker, out and out striker, either footed, wanted by 2 clubs, both in Denmark. It will be interesting to see if the big teams snap these players up and send them out on loan, which is what we've seen before, and they often get ruined that way. Sometimes they're better off starting at a lower league team or a mid-table team in the Championship, for example, and working their way up. But we'll see what happens. People will develop differently. Not everyone's going to end up as good as Ronaldo. They might be slow burners. I may have set the current ability a bit low. It's at 100, which I just think is right in the middle. They're 17, so it's not like they're really young or really old. But anyway, this is Matt Trevelyan, English striker, wanted by many clubs, all in England. Then we have Kim Jong Shamak, who's North Korean. Yeah, wasn't sure how to put this guy in, simply because I'm afraid North Korea will be watching this, and then, yeah, I may just vanish off the face of the earth. But anyway, yeah, he's a great striker, so they should be proud of this player. Could go on to be a massive world star if they let him out of the country. And he's wanted by 2 clubs, both in Greece. And lastly, we have Zacchaeus from Malta, another striker, wanted by 3 clubs, a couple in Greece, 1 in Malta. Sorry if I've missed one of these out. I may have skipped you, but you can see your name on here if I have skipped you. But I will put all the screenshots on the FM Society, so join that group. And the next video will hopefully be shortly. I will holiday through the first season to when we're the age of 18, see where we've ended up, see if anyone's retired already. We always have one dropout near the start, so it'll be interesting to see if anyone does, if they can't find a club. And then after that, I'll probably do 2 or 3 seasons per video and let you know how we're going. So thank you for watching. Sorry if you didn't get in. Like I said, not everyone can get in, especially if there's 600 people applying to be in it. 30 is a nice number. Even, I mean, 30, I've done a 12-minute video introducing the players. If there was 100, we'd be here for all eternity. So yeah, I think 30 is a good number. But I'm happy to do other things in the future, possibly make everyone if I'm really on that board. But we'll see. Anyway, leave a like and please follow the series even if you're not in it. And yeah, comment perhaps on what player you'll be following and supporting and who you think will turn out to be the best player. So see you guys in episode 2.